All right. Sergeant Owens, please call our October 1st, 2024 council meeting to order. I would like to recognize our chaplain of the day, Mr. Kelsey Johnson, member of the Presbyterian of the Mid-South, past president of the Downtown Clergy Association. Please lead us in prayer.
Let's pray together. Gracious God, we come to you this afternoon, this evening, with a spirit of thanksgiving in our hearts, thankful for all that you do, all that you've done, and all that your word promises that you will do. You've equipped us to see victory in this city. You've equipped us to improve those places that are hurt right now. Lord, we just pray right now that you bless this body, that you give them the strength to continue to lead, guide, and direct this city along the path that you have for us. Oh God, we are thankful for every win, and we thank you for the things that we've learned in our losses. We're thankful for the victories and the defeats. We are thankful for the storms that we've endured, and we're especially thankful for the storms you allowed to pass us over. And Lord, we just pray right now that as we sit together and reason together this evening, that we can see each other as teammates and not adversaries, with one goal, for the improvement of this city and the people who live here. Continue to bless us, keep us, and speak to us in that still small voice. In Jesus' name we say together, thank God. Together we say amen.
Amen. Dr. Warren, you recognize?
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Thank you for the prayer, Councilman Warren. You recognize another time.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. It's my pleasure to read this announcement from the City Council for my friend, Reverend Kelsey Johnson. Be it hereby known that Reverend Kelsey Johnson, in recognition of a life of exemplary qualities, outstanding service to the city, meritorious involvement in humanitarian affairs, and demonstrated concern for governmental process, has hereby been appointed Chaplain of the Day of the Memphis City Council. Is hereby entitled to all the honors, rights, privileges, and prerogatives appertaining to that office, and to the display of this certificate given this day under the seal, J.B. Smiley, Chairman, and presented by Jeff Warren, Council Member. Thank you, Rev.
All right, thank you.
Good. Thank you so much.
Madam Comptroller, you know what to do.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Councilmember Canale. Here. Carlisle. Cooper Sutton. Present. Easter Thomas. Present. Ford Sr. Present. Green. Present. Logan. Present. Spinoza. Swearingen Washington. Present. Walker. Present. Warren. Present. White. Present. Chairman Smiley.
Present.
Chairman Smiley, you have a quorum.
Thank you. Vice Chairman Canale has read the meeting minutes for our September 24th meeting. Vice Chairman Canale, you recognize, sir.
Yes, sir.
Your mic, my bad.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I have reviewed the meeting minutes from the September 24th, and I find them to be in order and move for their adoption.
Moved by Canale. Seconded by Swearingen Washington. Madam Comptroller, could you please spread the screen for a vote? Council members, please cast your vote.
Canale, yes. Cooper Sutton, yes. Easter Thomas, yes. Ford, yes. Green, yes. Logan, yes. Swearingen Washington, yes. Walker, yes. Warren, yes. White, yes. Chairman Smiley, yes.
This item passes. Welcome to the October 1st, 2024 regular meeting of the Memphis City Council. Meetings of the council shall be conducted in an orderly manner to ensure the public has the full opportunity to be heard and the deliberate process of the council is retained at all times. The Sergeant at Arms, Mr. Young, raise your hand. Has meeting agendas available up front, as well as comment request cards for members of the public wishing to be heard on a specific item. All those wishing to speak on an item must turn in a comment card to the Sergeant at Arms before the item is called. If you're not here to speak on a specific item, you can note your request to give general comment at the end of the meeting. As chair, I will only recognize citizens of Memphis that properly registered to speak by submitting a completed comment request card to the Sergeant at Arms. Members of the audience and persons addressing the council will not be permitted to engage in gossip, make defamatory, personal, slanderous, or profane comments or use abusive or vulgar language. The chairperson of the council may maintain order by giving any persons who are in the violation of the stated rules of decorum a warning to cease any violent conduct in order to leave the council chambers, or by giving any order to security personnel to remove any disruptive person in the council chamber who refuses to leave voluntarily. These rules are posted on the doors as you enter the council chamber and as you pick up the comment cards. Items 2 and 5 are held to November the 12th. Items 3 and 4 are held to December the 3rd. Items 3 and 4 are held to December the 3rd. Madam Comptroller, please call item number 1.
Item number 1 is a resolution recognizing the contributions of community organizations and celebrating National Good Neighbor Day. This resolution is sponsored by Chairman Smiley.
Mr. Chairman, you're recognized.
Thank you, Vice Chairman Canali. Let me read the resolution. Whereas recognizing September the 28th, 2024 as National Good Neighbor Day and raising public awareness, this body seeks to recognize and thank the many community organizations acting as good neighbors to citizens in need. And whereas the National Good Neighbor Day was established in 1978 by U.S. President Jimmy Carter to reinforce the relationships that form the fabric of our communities. And whereas bringing neighbors together, building connectedness, and connectedness builds and more satisfying, self-sufficient, and effective communities that strengthen our nation as a whole. And whereas when neighbors know, speak to, and celebrate with one another, communities work better, student performance improves, and crime rates decrease. And we know we need that. Children are safer, and our communities become happier places to live. And whereas National Good Neighbor Day is celebrated in neighborhoods across this country with 5 pillars in mind: connection, invitation, celebration, awareness, and availability. And whereas National Good Neighbor Day is celebrated officially and recognized on September the 28th, 2024. Now, therefore, be it resolved, the council hereby recognizes September the 28th, 2024 as National Good Neighbor Day. And we have a host of organizations. So as I say your organization name, please come up, accept the resolution, and stand with me. The Village Neighborhood Association. Anyone here from the Village Neighborhood Association? The Berkeley Neighborhood Association. Central Gardens Neighborhood Association. No, they're here. Thank you so much. Absolutely. What you said? Oh, stand up, because I'm gonna actually tell the council a little bit about your organization. Boxtown Neighborhood Association. The council doesn't come empty-handed as well.
Oh, thank you.
You know, we come with a lot of stuff. Okay. I know this young lady's here, affectionately known to those who know her as the mayor of Hickory Hill. We see you, Ms. Collins. You know, we see you. Come on down. All right. The Home Street Neighborhood Association. I don't know if I saw Ian. You know, the council meeting starts at random time. I see this group way too much. Downtown Neighborhood Association. Yeah, they cause way too much good trouble. Too much. I give it to you. the Glenview Edgewood Manor. I think Ms. Carpenter couldn't make it from the Glenview Neighborhood Association. We'll be sure she gets that. Memphis Crime Beat. Not sure if they made it either. Okay. And the Watchful Eye Neighborhood Association. We know they here. Lord. They watchful eye on everything. I'm losing somebody's resolution. Thank you. Roselle-Ansdale Neighborhood Association. Come on, come on, come on. Now, if you come up here, you know you're going to have to walk towards this mic. I'll just let you know. I'm going to just keep losing that one. I know you here, Miss Carolyn. Magnolia Castelia Community Association. Not you getting clapped already. I don't know if we at that point. Thank you. Slide over. Don't forget to grab your bag. Absolutely, absolutely. The Southeast Memphis Neighborhood Partnership. I know you're gonna clap for that. Klondike Smoky City CDC. Okay, North Memphis in the building. Miss Quincy, yeah, we got a call. All right, I saw Miss Rucker. Memphis for All. Somebody else who causes a lot of good trouble. Come on, here you go. All right. And the Fraser Exchange Club. I know Shelley Rice was, oh, there we go. I know we know this legend. If you haven't been to the Fraser Community Center, I think the Fraser Community Center is named after his father. And here you go. All right, so one of the reasons I really wanted to do, and Boxtown, I did say Boxtown Neighborhood Association, I did say that. They're back here? Come on, Boxtown. Southeast, where is Southeast Partnership? Southeast and then Boxtown. You have those. Southeast. In the building. And then Boxtown. How you doing, bro? Boxtown over here. And then Southeast Partnership. I got that. So the reason that I wanted to recognize these organizations, well, not that I got the idea from the Vice Mayor of Kansas City, but another reason is I say that the end of every meeting, I really believe that what makes government works best is when we have active participation from our community associations and neighborhoods. So from the bottom of my heart, from the bottom, speaking for the council, we truly appreciate each and every one of you all, not just because you're active participating in the community, but also, I think the role of the community at large is to hold us accountable. So even when you tell me I don't know what I'm talking about, and it happens quite often, and tell the council, sometimes we don't get it right. But we appreciate you all for, holding our feet to the fire to do our job. So thank you so much. And for those members who don't know a little bit about your organization, could you briefly, for 1 minute, tell the council members 1 minute about your organization? Thank you all so much.
So we are the Central Gardens Association. We concentrate primarily on the historic preservation of our 125-year-old structures, a neighborhood of about 1,500 households. We pretty much connect downtown to Midtown and out east. Most of our work, like I said, is done in historic preservation of our properties, beautification of the neighborhood, and making sure that our neighbors, old and young, are engaged in community. So we thank you very, very much for this recognition. Thank you.
Next up, Southeast Partnerships with Shelley Rice. Councilwoman Green made sure you were here.
Thank you. I am Linda Whalen, and I'm chairwoman of the Southeast Memphis Neighborhood Partnership. And we represent 38 neighborhood associations throughout Southeast Memphis. At our meetings, the second Monday in each month, we have city, county, state, sometimes federal. We have Memphis Fire Department, Police Department, Sheriff Department, and any other agency that we think we may need at that time. We started in 2008 with 5 neighborhood associations, and now we're up to 38. And a lot of our help comes from you. So thank you so much.
Thank you. Come on, Miss
Oh, I thought he was
Mayor.
Hi, I represent the Heart of Hickory Hill, and my focus is the children of Hickory Hill, the communities, the churches, all things Hickory Hill.
3.
Yeah, my name is Shelley Rice, and, president of the Fraser Exchange Club. And Fraser Exchange Club started in 1967. At that time, there was a Rotary. You had the Exchange, you had the Kiwanis, you had the Elks Club, the VFW, but now it's only the Fraser Exchange. And what we do is bring speakers and groups from all over the city once a week into Fraser to tell people, also people like Agape or Girls Inc., to tell people about what's happening in the Fraser community and keep everybody as much up to date as possible. And many of you have joined us on a yearly basis. And again, we certainly appreciate and thank you so much for this honor. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Uh-oh, it's good trouble. Come on.
Good evening. My name is Tequila Rucker, and I serve as the political director at Memphis for All. We aim to unite marginalized communities, Black and brown individuals, working people, and women who have historically faced exclusion. Our goal is to build a powerful, independent political force that crosses classes and race lines, forming a progressive alliance to achieve victories. We engage voters through voter registration, raise awareness about critical issues that are happening in our city and are central to our mission. By involving our community in the political process, we empower individuals to take advantage of the power in their vote. Through collective action and collaboration, we strive for equitable and just society. We are Memphis for All, and I am Good Trouble.
I'm Jared Price, president of the Downtown Neighborhood Association, and I have the honor of being here with our executive director, Luann Yealy. Thank you. We call her the mayor of Main Street. And we're honored to be here. Thank you for the recognition. And we're formed in the late 70s to be part of downtown's revitalization. We consider ourselves the voice of downtown. We're the largest and oldest neighborhood association in downtown, and help steer the revitalization of downtown through the 80s and 90s, and then even into today, pushing the movement for the Save the Amphitheater at Mud Island Amphitheater. And with you guys' help, we're going to get there. So thank you guys for having us here today. Appreciate it.
Good evening. My name is Julius Holly. I'm the president of the Watchful Eye Neighborhood Association in Whitehaven. Yes. Absolutely. Pearl Walker is definitely one that keeps us informed of what is going on around our community. We strive to keep our homes safe. We strive to work for all of those who are elderly. We have an older community. We try to keep us all engaged. We want to keep our homes safe. We want to keep our homes ownership. We do not want a lot of people coming in that's renting out houses. So we talk to a lot of people about keeping our neighborhoods to the community. Own your own community. Don't let people come in and just rent houses, do not take care of them, do not take care of the property. We definitely want to keep our eye on such things like that. But without the help of all of you, we were not able to be able to do some of the things we have done. I appreciate all of you for what y'all have done. Thank you.
Good evening. My name is Leo Winfrey. I'm the vice president of the Roselle-Annisdale Area Association, and we're in close association with our councilwoman, Swearingen Washington, and we just thank you for this. Roselle-Annisdale is an old community, and we're now dealing with 3.0, and we're struggling to maintain our identity as a porch community. And we thank you for the opportunity to express our views and listen to our concerns in our community. There are lots of them, and we really understand what a lot of you all are going through, and I thank you.
Thank you.
Good evening. I want to thank you all for this recognition. It is important to be recognized. We work very hard. I'm Carolyn Goodwin with the Magnolia Castalia community, and Ms. Swearingen Washington. She works very hard with us. I know sometimes we put a lot on her, but she always comes through. So we expect a lot of our community. Magnolia Castaic is one of the oldest Black neighborhoods in the city and probably in the country. We need a lot. We're working on revitalization. We invite all of you all to come out, call me personally. I will give you a ride through on our community and share all the history of our community with you. And again, thank you so much.
How y'all doing? Thank you for a few minutes. My name is Battle Booker. I represent the Boxtown Neighborhood Association, and we represent the most polluted and toxic neighborhood in the city. We are the ears and eyes for the rest of the city, and we are the wheel that will be squeaking, making more noise in 24. We are the oldest neighborhood in the city, and we sit on that same road as the Good Samaritans walk past. Year after year, you're aware of what's going on, but we're waiting on that Levite or that priest that's going to stop and be compelled with the good nature. Thank you. We down there, 24. We know that squeaky wheels is the only thing that get oil. So it'll be getting loud for this year. Thank y'all for everything.
So I was instructed with two things. One, could y'all scoot a little closer? Because they want to take pictures, not stay here. But also, the mayor wanted to say a few words as well. So, Mayor Young.
How you doing, sir?
Hello, everybody. I just wanted to say thank you to all of these leaders that are here. Many of you I've had opportunities to talk with, hear from. I know that we have a council who is very tapped into this community. You have an administration who wants to help to advance this community, and we all work together collectively to get things done. And we need your voices. We need that advocacy. We need you to be the squeaky wheel because it's important for us to have the pulse of the community as we make these decisions each and every day. We try to consider all sides of the issue. The economic impacts, the community impact. How is it going to help the people? How do we uplift neighborhoods? How do we change the economic conditions in our city? And there are a lot of difficult decisions that come our way each and every day. But it's all about you all. It's all about how do we uplift the communities that we represent. And so I just want to say thank you for what you do every day because your advocacy means a lot. Whether we agree on the issue or not, no matter what it is, it's important that we have that robust dialogue because every decision that we make has an impact on someone's life. And our hope is that the decisions we make are going to make those people's lives that we represent better. But we can't know unless we hear from you. And so I just want to say thank you again for all that you do to represent us. Thank you.
So thank you all so much. So can we quickly go outside and take a quick photo? Quickly outside.
Madam Comptroller, please show that approved by acclamation. Madam Comptroller, please take us to our consent agenda, starting with item 6.
Thank you, Mr. Vice Chair. Item number 6 on our consent agenda is up for second reading. Ordinance number 5917 is sponsored by Councilwoman Swearingen Washington. Item number 7 is a zoning ordinance amending ordinance number 5367 of the Code of Ordinances, City of Memphis, Tennessee, adopted on August 10th, 2010, as amended, known as the Memphis and Shelby County Unified Development Code, to authorize a zoning use district reclassification for land located on the east side of Waring Road, south of Sam Cooper Boulevard, by taking the land out of the residential single-family district and use district and including it in the employment use districts and including it in the residential urban use district. Up for first reading, this ordinance is sponsored by the Division of Planning and Development. The case number is Z24-05. The ordinance number is 5918. Item number 8 is an engineering item. It's a resolution accepting termination of public improvements for sanitary sewer extension Elvis Presley Boulevard and East Shelby Drive and releasing the bond. There is a request for same night minutes. The contract number is 5392. Mr. Co-Chair, that concludes our consent agenda items.
Thank you, Madam Comptroller. Councilwoman Swearingen Washington, you're recognized. Hold on.
Thank you, Vice Chair. The committee met, and there was a favorable recommendation, and I so move.
Item was moved by Swearingen Washington, seconded by Warren. Seeing no members in the queue, please prepare the voting screen for the consent agenda.
Canali, yes. Easter Thomas, yes. Ford, yes. Green, yes. Swearingen Washington, yes. Please show Cooper Sutton is voting yes. Walker, yes. Warren, yes. White, yes.
That item passes. Madam Comptroller, please take us to the MLGW fiscal consent agenda, please, starting with item 9.
Item number 9 is a resolution requesting the approval of the board to authorize payment in the amount up to $330,000 as matching funds with TVA's community care funds to be distributed to a local 501c3 organization for utility bill assistance. There is a request for same night minutes. Item number 10 is a resolution approving change number 1 to contract number 12465, professional services ISIT with Cook Systems to increase and renew the current contract in the funded amount of $3,420,676.80. Item number 11 is a resolution approving change number 1 to contract number 12433, professional services ISIT with One Link Technology LLC to increase and renew the current contract in the funded amount of $3,142,161.20. Item number 12 is a resolution approving change number 1 to contract number 12466, professional service ISIT with CTD staffing to increase and renew the current contract in the funded amount of $3,370,194.80. Item number 13 is a resolution approving change number 1 to contract number 12467, professional services ISIT with Next Tech Solutions to increase and renew the current contract in the funded amount of $3,176,661.28. Item number 14 is a resolution approving change number 4 to contract number 11595, Telvent Maintenance Agreement with Schneider Electric Smart Grid Solutions LLC to renew the current contract in the funded amount of $264,060.06. Item number 15 is a resolution approving a second one-year option to extend purchase order number 7046271 to Mansfield Oil Company of Gainesville, Inc. for unleaded and diesel fuel in the amount of $6,391,555.44. The unleaded gasoline and diesel fuel is needed to fuel MLGW's fleet. And our final item is number 16, a resolution awarding contract number 12534, transportation uniforms to Centus Corporation number 2 in the funded not to exceed amount of $309,101.99. Mr. Co-Chair, that concludes our MLGW fiscal items.
Thank you, Madam Comptroller. Councilwoman Walker, you're recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. The committee met, and the recommendation is that we approve. Thank you.
Item was moved by Councilwoman Walker, seconded by Warren. Seeing no members in the queue, please prepare the voting screen.
Canali, yes. Cooper Sutton, yes. Easter Thomas, yes. Ford, yes. Green, yes. Logan, yes. Swearingen Washington, yes. Walker, yes. Warren, yes.
That item passes. Madam Comptroller, please call item 17.
That will take us to our regular agenda, an appointment of Erskine McCrate to the Police Advisory and Review Committee.
Councilwoman Dr. Easter Thomas.
Chair, the committee recommends approval. I so move.
Item was moved by Easter Thomas, seconded by Warren. Seeing no members in the queue, please prepare the voting screen for 17.
Canali, yes. Cooper Sutton, yes. Easter Thomas, yes. Ford, yes. Green, yes. Logan, yes. Swearingen Washington, yes. Walker, yes. Warren, yes. Please show Councilmember White as voting yes.
That item passes. Please call item number 18.
Item number 18 is a resolution requesting the Memphis Center City Revenue Finance Corporation to issue its Economic Development Revenue Bond in the principal amount not to exceed $16 million and to loan the proceeds thereof to the City of Memphis, Tennessee, for the purpose of funding a portion of the project and for the other purposes set forth herein, consenting to the terms regarding the issuance, sale, and delivery of the Economic Development Revenue Bond and authorizing the City of Memphis, Tennessee to accept such borrowing from the Memphis Center City Revenue Finance Corporation for the purposes set forth herein, authorizing the preparation, execution, and delivery of a trust indenture, a loan agreement, a bond purchase agreement, and all other necessary agreements and documents with respect to the financing and authorizing certain other matters and all necessary actions with respect to the foregoing. District 7 and Super District 8, this resolution is sponsored by the administration.
Thank you, Madam Comptroller. Councilwoman Green, you're recognized.
Thank you, Chair, and good job reading that caption. I know how hard it is. I did it in committee. The committee met and recommends approval. I have so moved. Sorry.
The screen is not moving.
I said I so moved.
Is it working out? There we go. Moved by, I don't know, Councilwoman Green, seconded by Councilwoman Swearingen Washington. I don't know what's happening with this screen.
That's number 18.
All right, moved by Green, seconded by Councilwoman Swearingen Washington. It appears that no council members in the queue on number 18. No one's in the queue on number 18? All right, Madam Comptroller, prepare the screen.
Canali, yes. Cooper Sutton, yes. Easter Thomas, yes. Ford, yes. Green, yes. Logan, no. Swearingen Washington, yes. Walker, yes. Warren, yes. Chairman Smiley, yes. Hold up. Thank you. Please show Councilmember Logan as voting yes on this item. For the record, please show Councilmember White as voting yes on this item. Thank you.
All right, this item passes. Madam Comptroller, could you please call item number 19?
Item number 19 is a resolution approving the use of $2,500,000 compounded interest earned on the proceeds of Accelerate Memphis bonds to fund the traffic engineering camera mesh project number GA07011 All council districts, this resolution is sponsored by the administration.
I recognize. Vice Chairman Canal, you recognize.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. The committee met, recommend approval, and I so move.
Moved by Vice Chairman Canale, seconded by Councilman Warren. No Councilman McHugh. Madam Controller, could you please spread the screen? Councilman, cast your vote.
Canale, yes. Cooper Sutton, yes. Easter Thomas, yes. Ford, yes. Green, yes. Swearingen Washington, yes. Walker, yes. Warren, yes. Chairman Smiley, yes.
This item passes. Madam Comptroller, please call item number 20.
Item number 20 is a resolution amending and appropriating pilot proceeds from the Health, Educational, and Housing Facility Board of the City of Memphis, Tennessee, up to but not to exceed $1,500,000 chargeable to the FY 2025 budget by appropriating funds to the Division of Housing and Community Development Affordable Housing Program account. All council districts, this resolution is sponsored by the administration.
Thank you, Madam Comptroller. Councilwoman Logan, you're recognized.
Oh my God. Thank you, Chair. The committee may recommend approval, and I so move.
Item is moved by Logan, seconded by Warren. Seeing no members in the queue, please prepare the voting screen for 20.
Canale, yes. Cooper Sutton, yes. Ford, yes. Easter Thomas, yes. Logan, yes. Swearingen Washington, yes. Walker, yes. Warren, yes. White, yes.
That item passes.
I'd like to make an amendment to the caption for item number 19. I read that the resolution was approving the use of $2,500,000 in compounded interest. This caption has been updated for the record. The resolution is approving the use of $3 million compounded interest earned on the proceeds of Accelerate Memphis bonds to fund the traffic engineering camera mesh project number GA07011. All council districts, this resolution is sponsored by the administration. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam Comptroller. Do we need to recast that vote? Would you please re-prepare the voting screen for 19? You want to do a voice vote?
Canale, yes. Cooper Sutton, yes. Easter Thomas, yes. Ford, yes. Green, yes. Swearingen Washington, yes. Walker, yes. And Warren, yes.
Thank you, Madam Comptroller. For the record, that was a
Please show
re-vote.
white voting, yes, on number 20.
That was a re-vote on the amended caption for item number 19. That item passes. Madam Comptroller, please take us to item 21.
Number 21 is a resolution accepting insurance proceeds in CIP project number GS24107 contingencies totaling $4,239.39 for damage suffered at 281 East Parkway North, increasing allocations by said amount and appropriating these funds in contract construction. District 5, Super District 9, this resolution is sponsored by the administration.
Councilwoman Swearingen Washington, you recognize.
Thank you, Chair. The committee met. There was a favorable recommendation, and I so move.
Moved by Swearingen Washington, seconded by Dr. Warren. Hearing no council members in the queue, Madam Controller, please call the item.
That's correct. Canali, yes. Cooper Sutton, yes. Easter Thomas, yes. Ford, yes. Green, yes. Swearingen Washington, yes. Walker, yes. Warren, yes. Chairman Smiley, yes.
This item passes. Madam Comptroller, please call item number 26.
Yes. Item number 26. Let's make sure it gets up on the board.
26.
Is a resolution requesting the Memphis Center City Revenue Finance Corporation to issue its economic development revenue bond in the principal amount not to exceed $30 million and to loan the proceeds thereof to the city of Memphis, Tennessee, for the purpose of funding a portion of the project and for the other purposes set forth herein, consenting to the terms regarding the issuance, sale, and delivery of the economic development revenue bond, and authorizing the city of Memphis, Tennessee, to accept such borrowing from the Memphis Center City Revenue Finance Corporation for the purposes set forth herein, authorizing the preparation, execution, and delivery of a trust indenture, a loan agreement, a bond purchase agreement, and all other necessary agreements and documents with respect to the financing and authorizing certain other matters and all necessary actions with respect to the foregoing. District 7, Super District 8, this resolution is sponsored by the administration, and there is a request for same night minutes.
Thank you, Madam Comptroller. Councilwoman Green, you recognize.
Thank you, Chair. The committee met and sent down with no recommendation, and I so move.
All right, moved by Councilwoman Green, seconded by Cooper Sutton. It appears that no council members in queue. Madam Comptroller, could you please call the screen? Call the vote. Prepare the screen. That's how it goes. Council members, cast your votes. I think there's everybody.
Cooper Sutton, yes. Easter Thomas, yes. Ford, yes. Green, yes. Swearingen Washington, yes. Walker, yes. Warren, yes. White, yes. Chairman Smiley, yes.
Thank you. This item passes. Madam Comptroller, please call item number 27.
Item number 27 is a resolution to approve and accept $1,500,000 in tourism surcharge revenue funds for the Center City Revenue Finance Corporation to be used as earnest money and for anticipated closing costs related to the purchase of the Sheraton Hotel. District 7, Super District 8. This resolution is sponsored by the administration. There is a request for same night minutes.
Councilwoman Green, you recognize.
Thank you, Chair. The committee met and sent it down with no recommendation. I so move.
Moved by Green, seconded by Councilman Warren. Appears that no council members wishing to speak. Madam Comptroller, could you please prepare the screen. Council members, please cast your vote. Council members, cast your vote. All right, I think that's everybody.
Cooper Sutton, yes. Easter Thomas, yes. Ford, yes. Green, yes. Swearingen Washington, yes. Walker, yes. Warren, yes. White, yes. And Chairman Smiley, yes.
This item passes. Madam Comptroller, could you please call number 28?
Item number 28 is a resolution approving transfer of the city's acquired interest in the Sheraton Hotel to Memphis Center City Development Corporation, District 7, Super District 8. This resolution is sponsored by the administration, and there is a request for same night minutes.
Councilwoman Dr. Green, you recognize.
I like when you elevate me. The committee met and sent this down with no recommendation. I so move.
Moved by Councilwoman Green, second by Dr. Warren. No council member in queue. Madam Comptroller, could you please spread the screen? Council member, cast your vote.
What are you all trying to? Cooper Sutton, yes. Easter Thomas, yes. Ford, yes. Green, yes. Swearingen Washington, yes. Walker, yes. Warren, yes. White, yes. And Chairman Smiley, yes.
This item passes. Madam Comptroller, could you please call item 22? I believe.
That is exactly where I wanted to be. Item number 22 is a resolution requesting quarterly updates from each division and department of the City of Memphis on CIP and operating status. All council districts, this resolution is sponsored by council members Spinoza, Cooper Sutton, Ford Green, Swearingen Washington, Walker, and Warren.
All right, I have no idea. Councilwoman Swearingen Washington, you recognize?
Thank you, Chair. The committee met. There was a favorable recommendation, and I so move.
Moved by Councilwoman White, seconded by, you need to move electronically, seconded by Councilman Warren. Appears that no council members in the queue on this particular item. Madam Comptroller, could you please prepare the screen? Oh, crap. Council members, please cast your vote. Don't be like me.
Easter Thomas, yes. Ford, yes. Green, yes. Please show Cooper Sutton as voting yes on this item. Swearingen Washington, yes. Walker, yes. Warren, yes. Chairman Smiley, yes. Please show Councilmember White as voting yes on this item.
This item passes. Madam Comptroller, could you please call item number 24?
Item number 24 is a resolution to transfer contract construction allocation of $4 million from Fire Station Improvement Cover Line, project number FS24100, and appropriate funds to contract construction cost for extraction install project number FS23103, gender separation project number FS25002, and Fire Station 38 renovations project number FS25005. All council districts, this resolution is sponsored by the administration, and there is a request for same night minutes.
Thank you, Madam Comptroller. Councilwoman Swearingen Washington, you recognize.
Thank you, Chair. The committee met. There was a favorable recommendation, and I so move.
Moved by Swearingen Washington, seconded by Councilwoman Green. Appears there are no questions about item number 24. Madam Comptroller, could you please prepare the screen? And 25? Yeah, that's what I got.
Easter Thomas, yes. Green, yes. Swearingen Washington, yes. Walker, yes. Warren, yes. White, yes. Please show Councilmember Ford as voting yes on this item. Please show Cooper Sutton as voting yes on this item, and Chairman Smiley.
Absolutely, this item passed. Madam Comptroller, could you please call 23? Yeah, 23. And then 25.
Item number 23 is a resolution approving a 5-year lease for the use of the right-of-way on the south side of Lieutenant George W. Lee Avenue, consisting of 6 parking spaces in Memphis, Tennessee 38103, District 7, Super District 9. This resolution is sponsored by the administration, and there's a request for same-night minutes.
Councilwoman Swearingen Washington, you recognize.
Thank you, Chair. The committee met. There was a favorable recommendation, and I so move.
Moved by Swearingen Washington, second. Dr. Warren, I have no idea how you that fast. Seconded by Dr. Warren. There appear no council members in the queue. Madam Comptroller, could you please prepare the screen?
Easter Thomas, yes. Ford, yes. Green, yes. Logan, yes. Swearingen Washington, yes. Warren, yes. And Chairman Smiley, yes. Please show
Walker, yes.
Councilmember White as voting yes on this item, and also Councilmember Walker as voting yes on item number 23.
This item passes. I just have no idea what Councilman White over there doing. You know, your machine's messing up. All right. Madam Comptroller, could you please call item number 25? I think that's the last item.
Item number 25 is a resolution to accept and appropriate federal National Park Service certified local government funds. How can pass through the Tennessee Historical Commission for City of Memphis Landmarks Commissioner and Staff's training. All council districts. This resolution is sponsored by the administration. There is a request for same night minutes.
All right, Councilwoman Swearengin Washington, you recognize.
Thank you, Chair. The committee met. There was a favorable recommendation, and I so move.
Moved by Swearengin Washington, seconded by Easter Thomas. Appears that all council members are clear. Madam Comptroller, could you please prepare the screen? Council members, cast your vote.
Easter Thomas, yes. Ford, yes. Green, yes. Logan, yes. Swearengin Washington, yes. Walker, yes. Warren, yes. White, yes. And Chairman Smiley, yes.
All right, this item passes. This brings us to our same night minute items. Councilwoman Swearengin Washington, could you please read the same night minute items into the record?
Thank you, Chair. Those same night minutes are 8, 9, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, and 28. I so move.
Moved by Swearengin Washington, seconded by Dr. Warren. You're on the roll today. Madam Comptroller, could you please prepare the screen?
Easter Thomas, yes. Ford, yes. Green, yes. Swearengin Washington, yes. Warren, yes. White, yes. Chairman Smiley, yes.
All right, this item passes. I'm supposed to hit my gavel. All right, Sergeant Owen provided 3 coming request cards. However, one is not in the city. If you're not a resident of the city of Memphis, you cannot speak before this body. With that being said, we have 2 coming cards now. Joan Hart, we've been missing you. Had to go to, you should have. I almost said something, but then I just knew Sam Harden was going to write about it. I can't say what
All I Got and Then Some, the movie about trying to make your dreams come true, came out and did really well. And we're trying to bring it here and do a fundraiser for kids in film here in November. I'll keep you posted.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm Joan.
Just invite us.
Just because we're here discussing issues doesn't mean that I don't respect all of you. But as a citizen, I have to speak up,
Yes,
right?
ma'am. We understand.
So my name is Joan Harp, 178 South Grove Park Road. And today, first of all, I want to talk about the fact we're missing 300 teachers, yet we want to spend millions on a hotel. According to the commercial appeal, downtown hotel occupancy rate is 60%. The Sheraton has 200 unusable rooms. What's a good value for our money? I don't think it's this hotel at all. Now, remember in February, $10 million for the firemen was missing. Nobody knew where it was. We had to cover the payroll. We had to dig in. So the Memphis Animal Service, $5.8 million, and we killed 3-month-old puppies yesterday. 3-month-old puppies. So what are we getting for our money? And I think we have to kind of look at our budget and pull back. Stop spending money. We got kids that only know how to turn the Glock sideways. Why are we not having all-night sleepovers for them in community centers? So that we can show them, have ER physicians come in and say, look, this is what happens with gun violence. Give them something to do. We're talking about bringing the film here. We're talking about, let's get a screenwriting project together for our kids. I think we can do a little better with our money situation. And the situation at the animal control is out of control. 10 dogs yesterday died. For what? In fact, one of the volunteers drove one dog 300 miles to safety. Let's do something different. Let's get those volunteers. We can put food in every community center with those little cards that we have at the community center. And especially now with the port strike, it's going to be even costlier to get goods here. So let's not just send them to Appling Road, because let's not forget the bus crisis, right? How many millions of dollars? Last week, people came here and they told you they did not want that project. You voted it anyway. We could have put a homeless shelter in that hotel. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Hart. Thank you for always coming up and speaking up and speaking your mind. Kenyatta Harden. What neighborhood, Mr. Harden? Okay. What neighborhood do you live in?
2763 Brownie.
Oh, yeah, I know your address. I said, what neighborhood is that? What neighborhood? I'm just asking. You don't have to tell me.
Bethel Grove. Bethel Grove.
Bethel Grove, got it.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes.
Councilwoman Swearengin Washington. Council 8 members, pay attention. The floor is yours, sir.
All right. Once again, my name is Kenyatta Harden. Reside at 2763 Brownie, 38114. I'm here to speak on the Memphis Fire Department. All right. I'm here to speak on, yes. I was a previous employee, Memphis Fire Department. All right. I was hired on Fire Department apparatus maintenance in 2005. During my first few years working for the city, my position was under fire services. Our supervisor was Larry Yarbrough, chief of apparatus maintenance. I had no major problems with harassment or discrimination during this period. 2007, all the fire apparatus maintenance mechanics were placed under general services. 2009, I was promoted to second shift lead man and given a raise. 2012, the fire maintenance mechanics were again transferred back under fire services. Bobby Johnson took over Don Newsom's former position and became the chief apparatus maintenance at that time. Beginning in 2012 and lasting through the date, I was terminated on July 21st, 2017. I was also told by lead person at that time that do not return to the shop or the Memphis Police Department would be called. So I hadn't been there since. No explanation has ever been given for my separation or termination, whatever you want to call it. Human Resources haven't responded to it. Memphis Fire Department haven't responded to it. I and other African-American employees experienced severe racial discrimination and harassment in the fire department apparatus maintenance shop. I was effectively forced to leave the fire apparatus maintenance department due to the well-documented hostile work environment and systematic racial discrimination within the department. The harassment and discrimination that I was subject to in the department from 2012 to 2017 is documented in a third-party study that was conducted at the behest of the city. The result of the third-party study was the fire apparatus maintenance department was completely dissolved in 2018 and placed back under general services. The pervasive harassment and discrimination in the fire department apparatus department caused me and some of my African-American coworkers to develop severe depression and anxiety. I sought medical treatment in 2012 to present for those conditions, treatment in 2012 to present for these conditions. And my treating psychologist opted in July 2017 that I could not work for the fire department apparatus maintenance department anymore. Once again, like I said, I was relieved of duty from the fire apparatus maintenance department at a meeting with my supervisors on July 21st, 2017.
I allowed you to go longer than the time allotted.
I'm sorry.
But I will say this, the council is working. Thank you for coming in and voice your concern, but just the council is working.
Thank you.
I say that. With that, I will entertain, what you pointing at? I'm missing something. Oh, there's some, thank you for pointing at the queue. My bad. Councilwoman White.
I'm okay, Chairman, thank you.
Okay. And then Councilwoman Cooper Sutton, you're in the queue.
Thank you. What was your name again?
Kenyatta, can't remember his last name.
Are you working there now?
He was, he was separated from employment in 2017, if I got that correctly, right? Yes, sir. We have his coming card. Don't we have it? Tanzania. We got it. We'll get his coming card.
All right,
Thank you. We have his coming card. We get his information.
Thank you.
With that, council members, unless y'all want to be here for another hour, I will. What'd you say? We got 3 cards. Yeah, but 1 card was not in the city of Memphis. Are you a city resident? All right. But what you can do, though, you can type it up and email it to the council members. The council members and their staff will take it up, and if it's something the council wants to address, the council will address it. But thank you for being here, but residents of the city of Memphis. With that, Dr. Ford, I will entertain a motion. I don't think you made a motion to adjourn before. Motion